This is Donald Trump's world, okay? And this is reality.
The successful implementation of the second phase of the Gaza peace plan. This includes ensuring a lasting ceasefire.
Is that Sleepy Don?
Hey, they're freaks. It's time again. Andy and Merlin, your cursed best friends. Flames rise high. Don't even try. 'Cause we're all gonna
What do you think about that?
Sleepy Joe has a whole new meaning now.
I know, right?
How come Donald Trump, he falls asleep more than the famed, Sleepy Joe? He gave him that nickname, and now Donald Trump's even worse than him.
I know, right?
The guy can't stay awake ever. I saw a clip.
Go ahead.
I saw a clip somebody showed when there was an applause.
Yeah.
Have you seen that? So
No,
Donald Trump he's doing that, like,
Okay.
it's like falling asleep. And then they start clapping and he's like jumps right up.
Oh, I can
It's
imagine.
hilarious. You got to find that.
Well, anyway, welcome everyone to the show. This is Merlin and this is Andy, and you are watching We Are All Going to Die on YouTube with Andy and Merlin. So make sure, guys, please, we need some subscribers. We need more. Andy, I think we got 10 subscribers from our last video. And
yeah, that was a heavy topic. So, people are really interested in the Epstein stuff.
Oh, you think it shows you that it's not going away, right?
Right.
So we got over 1,000 views on a show that we did that last week that was over an hour. That's the best. I mean, that's very good, guys. And we got like over 10 new subscribers. So the more you subscribe, leave some comments, get us into your algorithms and your friends' algorithms. That's going to help us, and that'll get us, Andy and I, get our lazy asses going and doing more of these shows. So also tell us what you like and don't like, or what you want more of, Andy and I do. Okay, hopefully we'll do it for you, right, Andy?
Yeah, and if you want to see more Weed the People, I'd love to get high right now. So
that's going to do Tuesday, okay? So guys, hit that bell button, because this coming Tuesday, what's the date on that, Andy? The Tuesday, the 24th, February 24th, we're going to do a live Weed the People with Trump's State of the Union address. I don't think
it's amazing.
You think it's going to be a shit show?
I think it's going to be hilarious.
I don't think the Democrats are coming to it, are they? I think
I don't know. I heard something about that.
Apparently, they're boycotting the show. Okay, so we'll
but everybody needs to, during the State of the Union, pay attention to the sycophants. Pay attention to the Republican Party and how much they stand up and cheer for the nonsense. Because Trump's, he's not going to say a single thing that like is coherent or makes any sense.
You think his dementia is going to kick in?
Well, I think it already has all the time. I mean, you watch his latest speeches, and it's out of control.
Let me tell you about my mom finally got diagnosed this week with mild Alzheimer's, and let me tell you, her and Donald Trump are like in the same stages.
Really,
the Alzheimer's dementia. Yeah, I mean, my mom doesn't talk about the same things as Trump does. She doesn't say the Epstein affordability or hoaxes.
Right.
I mean, she probably believes it because she does watch Fox News. So that probably doesn't help the brain either. But she just found out that the doctor told her she had dementia.
Well, I'm glad that she went to the doctor and got diagnosed, and
my dad finally took her. So that was tough. So she's been pretty scared. So she's been calling me like every hour.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then I heard you had a death in the family too, right?
Yeah, my uncle passed away.
Sorry about hear that. My condolences. So you got to watch his funeral on FaceTime today?
Yeah, they have the funeral home had a live stream.
Okay.
So I just registered for that, and I could watch the whole thing. And then we're doing a burial tomorrow morning. So
Okay.
that'll be at the cemetery. So my sister's going to give me a call like 7 a.m.
I was gonna say, are they live streaming that too?
No, they don't
Okay,
live
okay.
stream that. But my so one thing that I saw funny today, they did an amazing job honoring him.
Right.
My family and the funeral home, because the whole funeral parlor was Star Wars themed. Because I
Well,
told you my uncle had Down syndrome, and
oh, he did?
he was upset.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was he had Down syndrome, and he was obsessed with Star Wars. It's one of the biggest reasons why I love Star Wars, is because when I was a kid, we would go to my grandmother's house, who
And he
my
lived
uncle
there?
lived with,
Right.
and every time it would be like, Wayne, you want to watch Star Wars? We'd watch them over and over again every time. So
And he loved it.
he loved it. They gave him
Oh.
a Star Wars pillow
Oh.
to lay on, and
Yeah.
they put a pin on his suit with
Right.
lightsabers.
Right. What how old was he?
He was born in 64, so I'm not
Just
sure.
he was just 6 years older than me. That makes
Yeah.
him
But the thing about it is the Down
60s.
syndrome. When he in the 60s, there was literally no science
Oh,
into
but
how
even
to.
not that
Like,
long ago. Wow.
Yeah. Like people with Down syndrome today can lead pretty normal lives,
Right.
but it takes a special education and a special attention. But back then, they didn't have the infrastructure for that. So, he
He
actually
kinda
way
missed
outlived.
out as a young kid.
Yeah,
Yeah, his growing years, definitely.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that'd be tough, but, he was really sweet to you?
Yeah, he was great. He loved the family. He was always like, they made a video of him today
Yeah.
with some a bunch of photographs and some actual video footage. And he was very non-communicative. Another thing that has to do with the time period and the
Okay.
learning. He didn't say words really,
Okay, wow.
but somehow he had amazing rhythm.
Really?
Yeah, like I had a drum set when I was a teenager, and he would always play it. And watching these videos today, it reminded me of how much I wish that he had been more communicative, because
Right.
like the video, he was playing the guitar and it sounded good, and he was saying something,
Right.
but like I wish that I could know what words he was singing. Like, what did he put together? Because it doesn't come out as actual words.
Right.
But yeah, he was a pretty amazing guy.
That's awesome. Well, tonight we're going to discuss. I'm sure you've heard about the tariff situation with Supreme Court today,
Yeah, I'm amazed. That's
and then
wonderful.
we're gonna. We'll talk about that first, since that's the most current thing, and then the thing that will not go away. We'll talk more. I've got some good reveals tonight regarding some stuff about the Epstein files. You ready?
Let's do it.
Dude, so what do you think about the SCOTUS verdict today over the tariffs?
I'm a little amazed, to be honest with you. Like,
Right.
I think they absolutely got it right,
Right.
but I'm just surprised by this Supreme Court. I mean, I'm sure there was corruption like all throughout history,
Right.
but it couldn't have been as blatant as it is now. I mean, what's his name? The justice who just takes the gifts constantly from his billionaire buddy and the plane rides and all that, and then has no problem judging on that person's cases or cases that will affect him.
Mhm.
So like the corruption is just blatant. It's obvious. And
yeah.
It's weird because you don't want to. The Supreme Court's not supposed to be political, but it has really become that way. Like,
They're just supposed to be straight up the law, right?
yeah, they're supposed to just follow the Constitution.
Yeah.
And you can see that, like, I think Trump said today that, the Democrats on the Supreme Court, he says, are always a no.
Yeah.
And he expects that. But they're
But
not supposed to be, just because they were nominated by a Democrat doesn't mean that they're Democrats.
Right.
But then on the right hand side, you see like
Get 3 others.
they literally, it's like a Republican can do anything. I mean, they gave Trump absolute immunity when he's doing something official. So it's ridiculous. It's insanity. I don't know how.
And that's why he's doing all this stuff, right? Because he knows he can just do it.
I don't know how Justice Roberts can
How are they going to stop
any like self-respect for being in charge of this Supreme Court.
Well, he was one of the, I mean, it's his counsel, but he was one of the ones voting against the ruling, the tariffs. The dissents were the dissents were Kavanaugh, Thomas, and Alito.
Yeah, well, Thomas, we know his corruption. Alito had the upside down American flag, right?
Right.
A shout out to white supremacists.
Right. And Kavanaugh likes his beer. Yeah.
Well, Kavanaugh likes underage women.
Young women. Who was endorsed by Epstein and Bannon.
The Bannon stuff is exciting because that guy's a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah.
And I want to see his whole world come crashing down.
What was his relationship with Epstein?
Well, he was really close, especially in the later years. Like, I don't know when he actually met Epstein, but I know like post arrest, like they were buddies.
All right. And
Bannon was making a documentary about Epstein.
Yeah, we've seen clips from it.
Yeah.
And then apparently that the reveal of their text together or something where they were talking about, or emails where they started sharing Epstein and Bannon together about how they wanted to replace Pence with Pompeo.
Yes.
And because if Trump, they use the 25th to kick Trump out, or if he dies or does whatever, Pompeo can become president.
Yeah.
And that was like 2018. So they were already looking to replace Trump in 2018.
We're in a really bad spot. Like I was reading an article and I was going to bring it up tonight, but I'll do it now.
Okay.
It's about how the capitalist system props up sociopaths. And it really makes a ton of sense because to be like a CEO of a major corporation, you have to literally not care about, if you're in the oil industry, you cannot care about the environment because that will reduce your profits. The only thing that matters is more and more profits. Otherwise, you lose your job as CEO.
Right.
So the whole system really props up these types of people. And we're at a stage where they're literally reaching for ultimate control.
Right. And so you've got to tell your politicians so they can tell the people that alternative energy like solar and wind is bad.
It causes cancer.
Only coal and gas is good.
Right. Yeah, it's insanity what we're living through right now.
And there's people who actually believe that just because they say it.
Yeah. The motherfucker said windmills cause cancer. Explain how that happens. It doesn't make any sense at all.
Yeah, and apparently Europe's getting together and making a whole like windmill system out in the ocean.
Yeah, we should do that too.
No, but we are. They tried stopping it off the coast of Maryland, but remember they appealed it in court and won.
Oh yeah.
So they're still going to go through. I mean, they have to go. It's just dumb, because we're going to look like so behind in technology.
Yeah,
for energy. And
it's funny because we were so on the cutting edge for such a long time, and we developed these businesses that now is technologically becoming like irrelevant. Those billionaire CEOs and owners of those companies are doing anything in their power, including spending millions of dollars on elections to literally keep in place a dead system. It would be like, you know how there was a telegraph machine, like before telephones, you could send a telegraph.
Right.
Well, that business kind of died when the telephone came out. There was no need for it anymore. But it would be like politicians back then, like forcing you to send telegraphs and limiting the use of telephones just to keep that in business for the CEO. It's
get rid of cell phones. We're going to go back to telegraphs. We're going to say telegraphs.
I wasn't old enough to ever have a beeper, so I'd go back to that just for, like a week.
What? Oh, you like, oh, okay. When
Yeah,
I moved
like
here, I had like beepers. It sucked
yeah.
too. I
My
literally was like, I had like 2 or 3 beepers at one time, and then they always like every 10 seconds were going off when I drove. And I'd have to pull off and find a gas station or a 7-Eleven and then find a payphone and
What is
put
a
the quarters
payphone?
in. Oh my gosh, man.
Wait a minute. Go
And a
back.
Thomas guy.
Why did you have 3 or 4 beepers?
Because that I was like a runner when I first like one of my first jobs here.
Oh, okay. So you
And
had multiple people contacting you
oh
from different jobs.
no, it was all the same job.
They couldn't beep you on one beeper?
No, they all needed like I had to like call each. I wanted to know which person was calling me at that office.
Oh, okay.
That's how I knew who it was and who to call.
See, my parents had a beeper, but I wasn't at the age where I wanted one until and by the time I
Oh, I
reached that
hated
age,
it.
cell phones were out.
I hated hearing them go off every single like that's where they just constantly and I'm like, oh my God, I've just pulled off the highway like 6 times in the last 30 minutes. Stop. Stop.
I
That job
dreaded
drove me crazy.
I dreaded beeping my stepdad. Like, because it would be like every day after school, I'd have to like hit him up on his beeper so he would call me back so I could ask if I could go do this or that.
And you did that.
Oh God, and it was he was a nightmare, but that's a whole nother story. We won't get into that tonight. But like, yeah, it was like dreadful. Like, oh my God, what is he gonna say? Like, it was a nightmare.
Well, let's we're about to get in some heavy topics
All right.
right now. So we talked about SCOTUS. What do you think is first before I go into the next topic, of course, the Epstein files. Like, what do you think Trump is going to do next about the tariffs? He already says he wants that he's allowed to put 10% on tariffs on all countries.
How is he allowed?
I don't know. He said that is one. There's some rule.
Didn't
or
the
whatever. I'm
Supreme
sure that
Court
Stephen
just-
Miller found whatever. But I just know. Oh, and did you and get? Oh, we do have to talk about this. There is more I want to say because you heard about Howard Lutnick, right? Not only is that fucker in the Epstein files, but you know him and his boys have an agency or firm or whatever, a law firm, and they put bonds or whatever down or hedges that that the tariffs were going to fail, so they can make billions of dollars.
Yeah. Our economy
you've heard
is
about
just
that.
a casino.
That's like the 1919 Black Sox thing, like betting against themselves to lose the World Series.
Yeah, it's really
When
fucked up.
you got a guy who's in the what's his specific position? I don't know, but it's part of finance, right, or the financial part, right?
Secretary of Commerce.
Yeah, and here he is betting against the tariffs. Then why does he have Trump doing the tariffs?
I don't really understand why we have tariffs or whose idea this is, because it
probably was Lutnick's because he knows it's going to fail. And they're all working the system and working Trump too. Part of me also thinks Trump is getting used because of his cognitive decline.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And he's being taken advantage of, and it's not just Trump. It's the enablers, the manipulators. And I feel like these guys are manipulating Trump for their own benefits.
Yeah, I wonder what would happen if we could ask Trump that question. Like, imagine if what a reporter said, like, Trump, we're worried that you're going to go down in history as the worst president because all these people are using you.
Yeah.
And getting rich off it. Like, do you understand that that's going on?
Oh,
maybe he doesn't care. It's possible.
Shut up, piggy.
Care.
Shut up, piggy. No, and but I'm saying, like, you're betting against what your administration has put a policy on.
I mean, it's a good scam, I guess. You know.
Oh my God! And now
if you can bet against something you know is going to fail, that's easy money.
But you have the White House do it anyway. And you're the Secretary of Commerce.
Because he's not being hurt by it. Only regular Americans are being hurt.
Yeah, like us. Yeah. It doesn't affect the billionaires.
Right. They're not worried about anything like that.
No. They can't understand why we can't afford like 6 to 12 homes. right?
I fucking hate them.
They're horrible people. They're so disconnected from society, man. It's terrible. And then Lutnick says, "Oh, he went to even though he was neighbors with Epstein, that he and his wife saw the massage table in what like '05, and he said he never hung out or talked to that guy again. But then then the truth was that they were actually business partners, and his family went to Epstein Island in 2000, what 12 or 13."
Yeah, after his
And took his
arrest
kids
in
after
Florida.
after the fact that they already knew that this guy was a sex trafficker and pedophile.
That's the most surprising thing is that what kind of individual would bring their own children into a place like this? Like it doesn't.
Yeah.
You got to be fucking mental.
Yeah, and if you saw the emails, they even listed the ages of all their kids and friends' kids, which was like creepy. Like, why'd you have to like tell Epstein the ages of all your kids?
Yeah, that is weird.
I'd be like, just stay on the boat. But my theory is that this is all like the pedophile and sex trafficking version of Breaking Bad. It's like Howard Lutnick knew, but probably like the other families didn't, and didn't want to get into the melee of all the mess, so he just let them go on the island.
I just looked up. So Lutnick's kids were between 7 and 16 years old when he brought them to the island.
Exactly. Yep.
If he has a daughter at 16, that is perfectly fine for Epstein to fuck. Know, that's what he loves.
I know, right? So I just felt like that was really crazy. So anyway, I want to show you this article it's on Substack that I saw our boy Harry Sison, who Trump always hates, who puts in all his videos.
Yeah,
he was in the Obama
monkey
video.
one.
Yeah, and then he was also he got his head splattered of all the shit.
Yeah,
too. And Harry is a young YouTuber. I guess he lives rent free in Trump's head because he's only like 22 years old. But he saw this article that was posted today. You ready, Andy? And we'll read through it and we'll talk about it. Okay?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so this is from the editor is the writer Roger Sollenberger. DOJ deleted record revealing that Maxwell holds potential blackmail over Trump. You see that?
Yeah.
The document, which was reposted after he reported the removal, shows Maxwell's lawyers possessed 3 FBI interviews with an underage Trump accuser that hasn't been released to the public. So you can see the redactions there in the Epstein file. See that right there?
Yeah.
A little Excel sheet. So I guess that's the name of the survivors. Okay. Now what happens if you you see that right there?
Yeah.
So that's what that is. So we don't know who those people are.
Wait, is that the same person? Because didn't it say there were multiple interviews?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We don't know,
Yeah.
Because it's redacted. I thought it was Ghislaine Maxwell first. That was like, why she needs to be redacted. But of course, there's over 1,200 victims, and the DOJ has not spoken to any of them.
It's unbelievable.
That's crazy, isn't it? Why is that?
If you're out there listening and you're MAGA, please comment and tell me why the fuck you would support this guy. Like, he clearly it's clearly a cover up for a pedophile ring. And prior to Trump's, second term, it was the right-wing MAGA people who were so adamant about protecting children. Why are they not protecting children now?
Okay. Yeah, exactly. That's why I say too. It's just, it's weird. You're defending Trump. You're just Trump's defense lawyers at this point. You're not protecting Americans. You're not protecting this country. You're just protecting one person. That's it. And you'll throw anybody else under the bus just for Donald Trump.
Some of this stuff is so frustrating.
Yeah.
That literally to save my own sanity, I have to constantly think about what it's going to look like when Pam Bondi does the perp walk.
I know
It's going to be magical when we get to the bottom of all this shit.
But you know he's going to pardon all of them.
It depends on the Supreme Court, but I think normal justices in everyday courts will see what this pardon scheme is.
Yeah.
And I think there is precedence for challenging pardons.
I mean, you see it straight in your face. You know, he now uses this immunity and his pardoning to commit more crimes and do it and just bullshit to his followers and just keeps on doing it. And he's just robbing and stealing and raping and everything at this point.
Yeah, there was a good article. Shit, I can't remember. I think I saw it on like Lawrence O'Donnell or something, a clip by him. The Daily News or something.
Right.
Like wrote an op-ed that called out said Donald Trump is basically running a crime syndicate.
Yeah, exactly.
He's like the greatest mafia boss ever.
That's all this is.
Yeah.
And he's just doing it right in our faces. And we're all suffering from it. And that's why all about the tariffs too. He's just using the tariffs so he can be the mafia to other countries.
Yeah.
And F us guys, you know, like the regular people, like he knows we're suffering. He's trying to lie to us. And there's people who out there who believe him and they want him to go for it. But in reality, he's just doing it to manipulate the world, rest of the world.
Yeah.
And he just wants transactions. Like you give him money, give him crypto or whatever, and then he'll release those tariffs. You know, he's just using that as a bully. He's a big bully. So let's read this article, okay? I'm going to read it for us, okay? So I'll go down to like the first four paragraphs. On Wednesday, I reported that the Justice Department had removed from its Epstein file database a key document about a woman who told the FBI that Donald Trump sexually assaulted her when she was a child. By Thursday evening, it was once again live. It's unclear why the DOJ deleted the document in the first place. Here's proof the document had been taken down. It's also unclear why they put it back up after my reporting, which included a screenshot of the relevant information and a link to an internet archive of the full record. The information in the document pertaining to the Trump accuser, whom the DOJ identifies as a victim of Jeffrey Epstein in the early mid-1980s, doesn't appear altered in any way. Compare the record on the DOJ site today with the version they removed. However, the existence of this record, more specifically, the public's knowledge of its existence, carries significant implications when it comes to the president and his DOJ's posture against Epstein co-conspirator Ghislaine Maxwell. That's because this document shows the FBI conducted not just one, but 4 interviews with Trump's accuser. So it is the same person, Andy. And as I reported Wednesday, while the government gave all 4 of those interviews to Maxwell's legal team ahead of her trial, the government gave only one of those 4 interviews to us in the Epstein files. So in other words, this document shows that in choosing to withhold 3 of the 4 interviews from the Epstein files, the DOJ has granted Maxwell potential blackmail on the sitting president of the United States. That depends, of course, on what the victim said in those interviews, but it doesn't look good for Trump. However, if the victim exonerated him, the public needs to know that as well. And you'd think he'd see common ground there. Maxwell has held this leverage over Trump since her team received the files in batches from DOJ prosecutors as a standard part of her trial prep in 2021. In April, July, and October, the records show. The victim was suing Epstein's estate at the time, settling with a reported payout in December 2021. But if the DOJ had released those interviews with the Epstein files, as it appears the law absolutely requires any leverage Maxwell had, there would be gone. Instead, Trump's DOJ, starring Pam Bondi, Todd Blanche, and Kash Patel, let her keep it. What's more, the American people still wouldn't even know that Maxwell could potentially be blackmailing the president with these sworn victim statements if it weren't for the existence of precisely this document. The document I caught DOJ removing from its public database. Notably, you can ascertain the existence of these 3 missing FBI interviews without this document. That's not why this document is special. The record that disappeared and is now back online is an evidence catalog showing that those interviews were among the non-witness material that DOJ prosecutors produced for Maxwell's defense team. In other words, this document is proof that Maxwell's attorney have those 3 interviews. It's also proof that all 4 of those interviews, part of DOJ's Maxwell trial evidence, should in fact have been released to the public in the Epstein files. Why didn't Trump's DOJ release all of the victims' FBI interviews? Why would the DOJ be fine with Maxwell's attorneys holding these records while apparently denying them to the American public in defiance of the law? The DOJ should release those interviews to the public, an act that would coincidentally considerably weaken the hand that we now know Maxwell, perhaps uniquely, holds over the president. Maxwell was convicted of sex trafficking children with Epstein in 2022. That's after Epstein passed. Sat for a proffer session with Deputy Attorney General and former Trump criminal defense lawyer Todd Blanche in July, despite a previously proffered session via her lawyers before her trial. Then she got relocated without explanation to a minimum security facility this past summer. Trump has said multiple times in recent months that he would consider clemency for Maxwell. Earlier this month, she took the 5th and closed-door congressional testimony, though she used the opportunity to, I hope I say this word, inveigle. Andy, is that right? Inveigle?
Yeah, I think so.
Trump for a pardon. Maxwell's lead counsel, David Oscar Marcus, said in a statement to the House Oversight Committee at the time that his client is prepared to speak fully and honestly if granted clemency by President Trump. The statement also said that Trump and former President Clinton are innocent of any wrongdoing. However, Marcus said Ms. Maxwell alone can explain why, and the public is entitled to that explanation. So there you go, Andy. What do you think about that?
Well, my first question would be, it seems and sounds like a bribe.
Yeah.
How is this like legal? Why shouldn't charges be filed immediately? It sounds like she's just, for her release, she'll explain everything. We all know she has knowledge that she hasn't shared. She knows the people involved, and yet she's only willing to share it if she's released from her prison sentence.
Yeah, that's like guys who are like doing the bank robbery, and the person who got caught who actually robbed the bank goes to prison and then says, "Oh, I will tell you who the other people who drove the getaway car if you exonerate me."
Yeah, like it seems like obvious
the person. So say if you were the getaway driver, but then she goes, "Oh, Andy wasn't the getaway driver." And now she's exonerated, and her partner is cleared too.
Yeah,
that's basically it, right?
Well, the problem is we don't have a Justice Department doing the right thing. Like if anyone else was president and they had a different attorney general, she could face further charges, I would think.
Why would you trust the testimony that the bank robber, you free them, and they just for them to tell you that the person who actually drove the getaway car did not drive the getaway car, and now everybo's free?
Yeah,
that's the same thing.
She could be free, and then she could blame what's his name, the French guy who died.
Yeah, exactly, right? Or just Epstein, right? Why would what she has to say be trustworthy? Why just because she says, "Oh, Donald Trump didn't do it," because now she's free now.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. You must be like, "Oh, we believe every word you say now." If she even lied, she even lied in court.
Yeah, I know.
So, who's going to believe anything she says? Why would you take that as the truth?
I don't know.
That's insane.
I don't know what to do about that situation.
It's not going to go away, is it?
No, I don't think so.
No.
That's the only like thing that makes me feel good about what's happening right now is that it feels like the train is on the track and it's going and there is no stopping it. Now that every release document just brings up more questions and the American people want to dig deeper and deeper and get to the bottom of it, even if the administration doesn't, which means at some point they are going to be out of power. And when they're out of power, they're fucked.
Oh, let me show you. Let me show you this too. You're gonna kick off this. I made this. Those three guys. We'll talk about them too. We'll see. Show here. Let's see here. Let's find it. Is it? Look at that.
Oh, that's.
I made this on AI, dude. So remember Leslie Wexner? He was the one who was in the hearing just yesterday.
Yeah, that was. I only caught some of it, but that was pretty.
And people said these are like the three main guys, all of the part of the sex trafficking and all the craziness and extortions and the control, like Leslie Wexner pretty much like trained these guys. And of course, Jeffrey Epstein and Jean-Luc Brunel both mysteriously, in parentheses, died in prison. Epstein died in a U.S. prison, and Jean-Luc Brunel died in a French prison.
I don't know. It's not far-fetched for me to think that they actually killed themselves.
Mm-hmm.
It would be outrageous if there was more power behind them that actually killed them out. Killed them.
Right.
But for right now, that's just conspiracy theory. But
right.
Like when you think about like.
But like, would you be shocked? Would you be shocked if someone said, "Oh, they were both murdered"?
Not really, no.
No.
But it reminds me of like what I was saying earlier about the sociopathic traits. I looked up AI is so funny because it won't name names.
Okay.
So I looked up like after reading the guy's article, his name's Lee Camp, by the way. He wrote this article about capitalism. And I asked AI, like, are there any business leaders that show these traits or have been accused of showing these traits?
Okay.
And it won't name names of anybody that's alive. Like it'll say the Enron guy. It said Bernie Madoff, but Bernie Madoff killed himself, and you can see that there's a problem. It's like in their heads they don't recognize what they're doing or the criminality behind what they're doing, and then all of a sudden when they're caught, they're like, "Holy shit! I have no other way out." So it wouldn't surprise me to hear that, there were bigger powers that killed them, but I think more.
Well, I'm just saying though, when you're dealing with powerful people and people who probably have billions of dollars, this isn't so far-fetched, Andy.
Yeah, it's really not.
And everything's just very too coincidental, I think.
I wish we could bring him back to life and kill him again.
Right.
That's what I want. I'm so tired of going on social media and seeing that fucking guy's face. I want to punch him every time.
Who, Epstein or Trump?
Yeah.
Epstein?
Yeah, Epstein. Fuck that guy.
Well, he's dead. He got fucked pretty hard.
Not really, because he went out on his terms, Or
yeah,
most likely.
I don't know, man. I think he was murdered, man. Well, this stuff's getting so crazy, and like, why? When are they going to finally talk to any of these survivors?
Well, this administration probably won't.
No, but I feel like my analogy of this is like the White House. They like the dam is cracking, and they've all like got their fingers in the dam, but now it's just getting too out of control and the water is pouring out.
Yeah,
like it's and now when you see a mafia movie or a mafia show, like it starts becoming cannibalistic too. Like everybody's afraid of each other. Everybody starts getting schizo, thinking like, power control. Everybody's after each other, right?
Yeah.
Like because that happens in real life, right? When there's so much corruption like this, and people start not trusting,
and they'll start to crack too, and we'll get more names and more information.
Oh yeah, and then I think craziness will happen between all these people. They'll start like just fighting. I mean, it's already happening. They're all fighting each other. Oh my gosh. I mean, have you heard anything else about the Epstein files lately on your side?
You know what I notice is it's really difficult right now to
Keep up?
decipher the truth,
Yeah, right.
to be honest with you. Like, you know, we have the news organizations that we follow,
Hmm.
and those people have built trust in me, Midas Touch, you know, uh, other places like that, you know, who we follow.
Hmm.
But
Right.
when you go on one of these social media sites, there's anybody can post anything, and it's just like there's so much information that I can't tell what's true.
Hmm.
And I forget who it was, but I saw something where they were talking about this is the goal of the releasing the Epstein files the way they are. It's going to be so confusing that there you can't tell what's true and what's not true. And
Hmm.
so it makes it kind of like difficult for the whole society to come together on a conclusion about what's happening, because there's no real like authentic facts. You know, there are some, but it's mixed with so much bullshit and other stuff that
Right,
it's
right.
hard to tell.
And sometimes I have to like run it through AI and ask AI if this is real or not. Is this
Yeah.
factual?
Well, that's a good thing to do. And we
Yeah.
have to do it more and more nowadays, especially with these.
Before I start posting stuff. I mean, I've made mistakes sometimes, seen things on Instagram and reposted it or, restoried it or whatever, and found out like later, like, oh, that wasn't the truth or it got debunked.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, that happens to everybody, but
Yeah.
I mean, it's a good policy to I don't open Facebook without having ChatGPT open because nothing I read on there is factual. And the most
And
frustrating
Zuckerberg's not doing anything about it, is he?
oh no, he's being cool with his beanie he wears or something.
Oh God, Jesus Christ. But I feel like all these like so many people in the administration now, and I think some of these tech bros were all connected to Epstein some way, somehow.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I think that's why Trump's got them all running for him, doing things for him and doing all his dirty work because he's got shit on them, man. And
Yeah.
it's all extortion. It's just like the mafia. They're all made, and they can't get out of it. Otherwise, he'll reveal it all or get someone to pop them in the head. So they're all probably scared in real life. A lot of them are.
It makes me wish that WikiLeaks was still around. Like I'm pretty sure Julian Assange would have already posted the truth.
You think so?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Most of that shit was revealed and he was punished just like Edward Snowden. I think Snowden was a clear whistleblower and he's punished for embarrassing the government.
I told you about that card. Remember that card you have that I bought from you? Now we're gonna do have a little fun now. Ready for some fun?
Okay.
Remember that card you got of the HUD?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
HUD building hack?
Yeah.
Where they put it was Donald Trump trying to suck Elon's toes. I told you I sold them all.
Yeah.
Well, have I showed you my new one?
I have not seen it, no.
I'll show you and the audience. Ready? People at the show, I had this in the middle display case last week. People loved it. It's called A Star is Born. And this is a parody of the 70s poster of the movie A Star is Born. Not the Lady Gaga, Bradley Cooper one, but this Donald Trump is Chris Christopherson and Elon is Barbara Streisand. And this guy actually got graded. This is out of 25. Got a what's this one? Got a 9 as well. So it's only 25 of these, Andy. What do you think about that?
Nice.
Star is Born.
How much do they go for?
I don't know. I had to buy the raw one like $300, so I'm asking like $500 for this.
Oh shit!
Because this is even rare.
What about my toe sucking one?
You should sell it. I've sold those. Go for like over 100.
Oh.
And then on top of this, I sold out. I also got these decision cards. See, like this is like the rookie Mandani card.
Nice.
Right. I got a PSA 10. Jim this is his first card, meaning rookie.
Nice.
The same with the Pope. The Pope here.
We love the
Okay?
Pope. I'm
That's
not even
Pope
Catholic,
Leo.
and I love the Pope.
Yeah, because you like deep dish pizza. And then I sold out of all Charlie Kirk's, but I got this one too. This one's numbered 3 or 4.
Ew.
Charlie Kirk, but he sells big time. I sold out of him on my PSA 10s.
Oh God.
And you know what's weird is a lot of the young Latino guys bought Charlie Kirk cards off from me at the show last week. The last 2 shows, they're the ones who are buying all the cards. Like Latino guys in Los Angeles area, Southern California area, in their 20s. It baffles me.
Not first generation immigrants, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, and then look at this one. This one's very oily though, but I don't know why. But look at that one. The rookie card of Puff Daddy. Oh,
have you ever seen Puff Daddy close his mouth?
Close his mouth?
Yeah, I don't think he can do it.
Oh, I was like, if you've heard my story about Puff Daddy, I can't talk on the show about.
I wish you would. That would be
working at Planet Hollywood back in the day.
Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Something yes, I will talk. That's a whole other show one day. Okay, leave comments if y'all want to hear about my Puff Daddy experience in J-Lo. Working at Planet Hollywood back a long time ago, back when they started dating. So now this is called, this next segment, we're going to call it White House Homoerotica. You ready for that, Andy? You ready for it? White House Homoerotica?
I'm ready.
Oh, yeah. We're 2 straight guys. We're ready for some homoerotica. Ready?
Yes.
Pena of Paraguay is here, President. President, thank you very much. Young, handsome guy. It's always nice to be young and handsome. Doesn't mean we have to like you. I don't like young, handsome men. Women, it's like men. No, I don't have any interest.
He is a handsome man. Look at him.
Oh, you know, there was a clip that's gone viral of him saying that.
Yeah.
Where the news reporter is heard on a hot mic, and she's like, "Wow!"
Oh yeah, they played that all. And then today, I don't have that video queued up, but again, he did something else today too about some world leader tried to kiss him, and it was a guy, and he's like, "Don't kiss me, like I'm not gay," kind of thing. Like Trump's really on this set mindset about being gay or not. That's 2 days in a row he did this.
Maybe he's confused.
Or maybe he saw this video. Okay, you ready?
Ready.
Maybe he saw this video. Oh, yo, let's do it again. Ready? Here it is, ready. You see this one, Andy? RFK Jr. and Kid Rock?
Yeah.
So I can't play the Kid Rock music, so it's going to be kind of silent, but we can talk over it, okay?
Okay.
You've seen this video?
No.
This is on the government website. Rock out. Look at that. So did you see that, Andy? It's look. So it's, I guess they're at Kid Rock's like spot as ranch in Michigan or something, and they're both shirtless. Okay, two older men shirtless, and then they show a bear, Secretary Kennedy, and Kid Rock's. This is on the government website. Okay, Andy. This is on their White House website. And then there's a flag, and then a shark comes out. Why does the shark come out? Rock out, workout with Kid Rock and RK Jr. You ready? And they're playing, of course, Kid Rock music.
Is it the songs about him raping young women?
I don't know, but why is he over RFK's, like, watching him eat?
Yeah, I don't know.
And then they're holding a flag. They're taking his shirts off. They're like, "Oh, we're gonna get."
Was he just gonna slap his ass with the shirt?
Yeah, like we're gonna get down on each other tonight, man. Oh yeah, I'm feeling you, kid. Yeah, you too, Junior. Oh, look at that. Look. I think RFK is getting his ass worked up for RFK that night.
First of all, you don't work out in jeans.
Okay, and why why is he in a bike in the sauna while Kid Rock is doing push-ups in the sauna? And RFK Jr.'s, I guess that's his MO now. He has to be like shirtless and in jeans. And he's in that sauna. I don't think that's healthy for a man his age or anybody's age for that matter.
No.
Okay. And there's Kid Rock now. And I love Kid Rock's wearing like slippers. And he gives the bird. Did you see that?
Yeah.
He gives the bird. Kid Rock's like, oh, we're so macho, we're so alphas. Yeah, there's RFK Jr. Oh, and he's cold dipping in with his jeans there too.
Why does he have his jeans on still?
Because that's just his MO, man. Look, now he's walking around wet in his jeans around Kid Rock's place. Like, where's Kid Rock, man? I'm ready to do some damage. Yeah, see, look, where's Kid? I'm ready to get, to get nasty with him. There's Kid Rock. He's like, come join me in the pool. Let's have a little pool sticks. Turn on. He's like, oh, yeah. They're going to do some pickleball now.
Oh, nice.
Pickleball. Oh, pickleball. At least they have their shirts on for this one. AC/DC. Oh, no. Oh, there he goes. Wait a minute. There he goes. He dips into the pool, man. You see that? With his shirt off again. Kid Rock's like, shit. I thought he's. Oh, there he is. Oh, and look, Andy. They're drinking milk in the hot tub.
What the fuck?
They're drinking whole milk and they're proud of it. Not Budweisers or Michelob's or.
Why are they promoting milk? Like, I don't think.
Have you ever? What's the last time you drank milk in a hot tub?
I don't think I ever have.
And they're so happy about it. Maybe they'll drink prune juice next. Make America healthy again. I guess that inspires families and parents and kids to be healthy once they see RFK Jr., who said he has done cocaine on a bar toilet.
Well, who hasn't?
Oh, God.
I'm just kidding.
He's probably, you think he's done it with Kid Rock?
Oh, yeah. I bet they were doing it during the shoot. But you asked the question, and I'm wondering, is there an answer?
What?
Why was there a shark? Do we know?
Let's see where. No, I don't understand any of this. Look at that. And before that, they show a bear that has Kid Rock's hat on there. Secretary Kennedy and Kid Rock's. This is how they promote working out on the White House website.
Wow.
Did
Brett Ratner direct that?
Yeah, right. Oh my God. Oh Lord. It looks like they did it themselves. Oh, look at that. See, there's eagle flying over. He takes his shirt off. He's like, Bobby. They have the cars. He's spanking his ass. They're getting ripped. Yes.
Notice how they never show how much weight they're actually lifting.
I know. Well, you've seen Hegseth with his kettlebells. That was like the worst. All my trainers were like, do not do it Hegseth's way. He's doing it all wrong. I was like, yeah, I was never trained doing the kettlebell, the swing.
Yeah.
He was doing it all wrong. The posture was bad, everything. We have the most un-alpha person as Secretary of Defense. That's the hot tub. RFK Jr. is like, come on, I got something better for you. Pickleball. So put your clothes back on. We'll play one set, one round. That's it. I got the first one. Okay.
Poor AC/DC.
I know. I'd be
It's
so
gonna be
mad.
embarrassing to have that guy wearing your shirt.
Well, Axl Rose is so pissed off at Trump. They drank the milk. There it is. So does that inspire you to drink milk and work out?
No.
Seeing them shirtless?
No, it does the opposite. And I really need help being motivated to work out these days. So it really doesn't help me at all.
That it does the opposite.
Yeah.
And did you hear about what I was going to say? The world is coming to it is, dude, we're a laughing stock.
Oh my God, yeah. We're gonna have to like,
and we may go to war with Iran this weekend.
I saw somewhere, I don't know if this is true, but I would love it.
Okay.
That leaders in Iran have said that if U.S. attacks, they'll release all the files because they have.
Do you hope so?
Well, partially, but partially not. I don't want to see a war start,
right?
And it doesn't feel good when I watch my country bombing people,
right?
So not really, but I do want them to release all the files.
right.
If they have, yeah, let's do it.
Go for it, all unredacted. And then how about the other country, like Prince? It's crazy that the king's brother, actual brother, got arrested in England, in the UK.
Yeah, this is amazing.
And what happens? And over here, we're trying. Donald Trump's talking about getting a ballroom, an arch, repainting the planes, and now they want to rename the Palm Beach International Airport after him. Yet Prince Andrew's got arrested, and everybody else is, like dropping out. Even what's her face, the Duchess too. They, like, a lot of people dropped her. Like a lot of places that she works for is sponsored by, because her names were the Epstein. What's her name? Fergie.
I don't know the
Fergie. You know what I'm talking about, right? That Andrew was married to, the redhead.
Right. Yes.
Like her names were mentioned throughout the email, and just because of that, people that she was associated with or worked with dumped her this week. Like, that's happening all over the world. That's happening all over the world. And what happens?
Except America,
where we're like bowing down to this guy.
yeah, it's fucked up. It's nice to
give him an airport. And about the airport, that we as taxpayers will have to pay for that, the name changes and all that stuff. And guess who gets the profit from it?
Trump.
Yes, personally.
Of course.
From our taxpayer dollars.
Yeah, well,
Google it, folks. Google it. Ask any AI; they will tell you the truth on this.
That's the original scam, is government contracts. That's how you become rich. The amount of money we give to Elon Musk through government contracts of his businesses is disgusting. Like, that's how he's going to become the trillionaire. It's easy money.
Now his boys are like investing into these drones that the Defense Department's making contracts with.
And of course, we have Grok, who now can read our classified information and then undress us. So that'll be nice.
Yeah, I already undressed you through Grok already, Andy.
Oh, you did?
You do not want to see it. But
I wonder if it. I'm
going to try to extort you. You give me some money, or I'll show this on the next show.
Well, it depends on what Grok manufactured size-wise, because I might let it go out. I don't care.
So what do you think about all this, Andy, to conclude tonight's show?
It can make your head spin, to be honest with you.
It's just so much every single day, isn't it?
Every single day. It's overwhelming. I've had to take days off. Where
they're just flooding, like Bannon told them to.
I have a new favorite podcast that's my go-to when I can't listen to any more news.
Well, you can plug them. Go ahead. Who's our friends here?
Trailer Tales. Have you heard of this?
No, what's Trailer Tales?
It's fucking.
Is that a
hilarious.
Canadian sitcom?
No, it's these couple like comedians who, their basic shtick is that they live in the trailer park.
Okay.
And it's so funny. It's very like dirty, so it's very adult.
Where do you find this?
On YouTube.
Oh, it's on YouTube.
Trailer Tales podcast. Yeah, I can't get enough of it. I laugh so hard. It's the first like thing that I've actually like. I leave a comment on YouTube here and there, but very rarely. This, I wrote them an entire email about how much I loved it. It is hilarious.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm also thinking about like Trump getting in trouble, like why he was kept talking about gay things and defending himself. Maybe he watched Heated Rivalry. Have you watched it yet?
I have not, and for that very reason. No, I'm just kidding.
I was hoping you were going to watch it and give me a review for it for the next show.
I don't know. I heard, like, I've seen articles and news stories about like actual NHL hockey players who are
Right.
watching the show. They love it.
Yeah. Well, I was listening to Tim Miller on the board. Some of the guys, Tim Miller's a gay man, and he told the guy he was doing the show with that Heated Rivalry is pretty much a gay show for middle-aged women. That's how he described it. And most people who I know watch it are women, and they're like 30s and 40s because they think the guys are hot.
Is it about gay guys playing hockey or no?
Yes.
Oh,
yes,
it is. Okay.
Yes.
I
And they're
wasn't
like
sure.
like a fictional type of NHL.
How's
But they're-
the hockey like action? Is it shot well?
I haven't seen it, Andy.
Oh, I thought you were watching it.
No. No, because
Wait,
I
I
would
thought
tell
you-
you. Maria saw
Yeah,
it.
I thought you
My
guys.
girlfriend.
That's what you told me to watch it because you were
No,
watching.
I
It
was
was really
just
good.
I was just kidding with you.
Oh, sometimes I can't tell when you're.
I
joking
wanted you to
around.
watch the first episode and tell me what you thought.
Oh, maybe I'll try tonight.
Because you love hockey.
I do love hockey.
So tell me how realistic it is versus
okay,
hockey.
I'll when we end this, I'm gonna get high, and then I will watch the first episode.
You may need this guy beside you.
I don't want him anywhere near me.
All right. So, guys, make sure, like you said, this is Andy and Merlin. Make sure you subscribe, hit that bell button, leave some comments so we can get into your algorithms. Tell us what you like about the show, didn't like. I mean, even if you didn't like it, we know you're watching, and that means a lot to us already. We need more subscribers. We only, at this point, when I'm talking, 58. Let's get it more. We just got this thing started. Let's got the ball rolling. We're all going to have a new episode of a live. We're going to do a live We the People. It's going to be our first live one, okay? Live stream, Andy, okay? On
Yes,
Tuesday.
and Merlin, I wanted to tell you this. I was going to wait until we stopped, but I guess
Yeah.
it's a good promotion thing.
Okay.
That I think I mentioned it before, but I'm on the verge of starting a Substack. So everything
What?
we talk about, I'm going to write about. on
Okay.
there.
Oh, it sounds great. Just like we read
That's a
guy's
new
article
plan I come
tonight.
up with.
Just like that
Yeah,
guy's
yeah,
article.
we can post all like links to all that and all of the information we talk about. We'll have a go-to spot.
So we've got something to look forward to, viewers, and for me as well. So I can't wait. So whenever the live feed for State of the Union address on Tuesday, we
It says
might
it starts
be the
at
only
9.
Democrats. Oh, it's at 9:00 Eastern time.
Eastern
6
time, yeah.
6 p.m. Pacific. We'll be watching it live. Right. So come in, tune in with us, harass us if you want. We don't give a shit. At least you're watching it with us. Even if you hate us, that means you at least, I mean, I don't know why you'd be listening to us if you hate our ideology and our beliefs and things like that. But I mean, if you want to troll us, go right ahead. Right, Andy?
Yes.
But if you got good things to say and some advice or insight, tune in with us on Tuesday night on this channel. We are all going to die with Andy and Merlin. So, Andy, guys, anything else? Last things to say?
No, I think that's it for tonight. I think we covered a lot.
Again.
All right, guys. Thank y'all so much.
Andy and Merlin, your
Bye-bye.
cursed best friends. Flames rise high. Don't even try. 'Cause we're all gonna